tumble. Next time, be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. Footwork fantastic. Dominate. Crash. Honey, dash. Honey.
All right, Coach. Out enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Go!
Wait, set. Wait, ready?
Come off the ball. Check the backer. Watch safety green.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Brady now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw is Brady. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
After the interception, here's Watson. An incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Going deep for Hopkins. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a...
And I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, echo.
Let's go,
Brady. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And able to find Dorsett. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. Shotgun now for Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Brady now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. throwing now is Brady. And the pressure gets to him again. To Sean Gibson. Give him the sack on the safety blitz.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now Brady. Caught by Sanu. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Mohamed Sanu is a guy that is often overlooked because he just quietly goes about his business. But how about last season? Had a career-high 838 yards on 66 catches, and he can also play Wildcat quarterback for you as well.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Johnson. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out. Watson steps away to his left. And he finds Stills complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Play now from all the way down inside the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Flushed out right. And this one's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
On 3rd and short to give it the tight end. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good. No one attempted or made more field goals than Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. But I'll guarantee you, Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use him a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michelle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2018, almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie. 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
It's now the 2nd down 6 at the 28-yard line.
72.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check safety, check safety. Check.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. 2nd and 5 now. Brady, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Mike 55. Here we go.
Again, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
72.
Brady to throw again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check out route.
Hey, hot. Check 3. 218, jump. Shadow. Check 49. Hey, hot.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the 1st half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action, now it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. To throw is Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Watson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Brady now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. On the ground is Michel. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Alert!
On 1st down, Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a run with Hyde. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. On 2nd and 9, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They begin with Michel on the ground. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood!
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
From the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now it's Watson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the draw, here's Johnson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Michael Bennett's versatility, being able to play any position along the defensive front, allows him to make those types of plays. He finds good matchups and gets into the offensive backfield.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Michael Bennett able to record his 5th sack of the season. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And now Edelman. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a 1st down.
41's coming. 41's the mic. Ready? Switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
They'll run on 1st down. Michel slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Back now in Houston, it's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Tom Brady needing a 4th quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the 4th quarter like they are now. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21.
First down.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Brady. Here's Sanu on the catch. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. New England on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DJ Reader in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
No, 66. Hey, Orbit.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Hey, check right. Watch it.
Hey, Alabama. Sugar.
Brady going to go on 4th down. Flush to his right. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. Now Brady. Blitz coming, and down he goes. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
After the sack on 1st down, Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Matt LaCosse, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Here we go. Hey, Colt 66. Hey, 66.
From the gun, Brady, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
That's trash.
Throwing again is Watson. Open man, the tight end fells. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Now Johnson, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Watson. He can run for it, and he will. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. Jonathan Joseph there for the tackle. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Check 31.
A first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Michelle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
At the Texans' 23-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And they take a knee.
Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the 4th quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for New England, the playoffs may be out of reach, but the win gets them to 4-8 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.